Okay, pilots, got a box today, but this is kind of a new experience for me here. Yes, it's going to be unboxing, but I've purchased something off of AliExpress, okay, and it's shipped out of, if I'm not mistaken, Singapore. All right, and the last time I got something out of Singapore, it wasn't exactly the same thing I ordered. So we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna see what we got. Okay. Now, this is kind of an old one, but they do have a new version out. But I wanted the old version, because it already has some things on it that I wanted anyway. And I was going to go ahead and get some optional parts for it, but I wanted to make sure that I got what I ordered first. So let's see here. Got a box in a box. Well, at least they packed it good. Let's make it here. Don't see any name brands on the box, just a plain white box. Here we go. Let's see if I can get that one. Nope. The suspense is killing me. Okay. First sign is looking good. First sign is looking good. First sign is looking real good. I'm gonna need that for sure. They got this thing taped down. I mean, it's staying low. But it is packed pretty nicely though. Small jet or rocket jet. Ooh, I don't like it tape. I don't like it tape. Get that tape off. Goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. I'll cut our servo lead. As a matter of fact, yes, just has one. I don't want to say the name of it because I want to make sure it's the actual one. There's a couple of them on the market, but they all different names. But I'm hoping it's the Durafly ME-163 rocket jet. One of the first production rocket jets in the world. And they have the servos already installed. And what this chopping is up through here. It might be just some kind of, I don't know, something that was on the actual real jet. But got a, I think maybe a skid plate there or something, maybe. I don't know. And a small one on the end. No nav lights, no lights. No lights on this one. No lights on this one, pilots. Of course, my mind could change. And it looks like you note how it could be a spar going in here, and you sliding the tongue into a slot and gluing, I'm thinking, with one servo lead. But it's looking nice. I mean, let me get my lights on here. We can see this finish. I mean, Durafly didn't play. I mean, they had a good finish. I've never really had problems out of their servos. Never really had problems out of parts or anything. But it's just hell getting the stock out of the U.S. and when you have to order it from Global or, you know, Europe or something like that. My God, pilots, they stick it to you. They stick it to you, I have to say. Hobby King, you need to do a little bit something else about what you stock. I know you just got one of these new ones out, but you already sold out. You know, you already sold out. No telling when you'll get any more in. But I like that camouflage paint job on this one. Okay, that's one. This one's looking good too. Decal stuck down good. Looks pretty good there. I don't know what this is, just a little light, little roughness. Little dibby there. Caddy, put my ditty back. Put my dibby back. Looking good. Exercise our surfaces. Exercise our surfaces. Looks like a foam hinge, y'all. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think it's a foam hinge, but it looks like they got slots cut in it. See the slots there? Where you can put hinges in it. But it looks like it is a foam hinge. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, looking good. Now, this is a place for a pitot tube to be glued on. But I got some other things planned for it. You know me. Let's see what I got here. Oh boy. See, you got the pile. It's not really supposed to come with a pile. Just let that hang. There's some more tape off of it. Boy, they got this thing taped in. It's not really like styrofoam surrounding it, but it's just got tape all holding it in. I mean, it's like Fort Knox to get the thing out. Let's check out a spar. Ooh, that's a solid spar. Solid spar. We got some, supposedly the servo is in this one to drop our landing gear. I wanted that. I don't care if the thing goes 125 miles an hour. I wanted the options. The options. Ooh, I like them all black wheels. And instead of being painted, this seems to be a plastic base here with a magnet on the top. instead of a painted piece. And I like those black wheels. I like those black wheels. Got E-clips on the end of it. They're holding in. That's nice. I like it. Looks durable. Take a 20-25 foot drop. What I liked about this model was on the rudder, it actually has a rudder on the vertical stabilizer. Already servo installed. Servo installed. Now the new one has a little polka dotted camo on it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it on my ME-163 when I bought it. I changed it up. One lead for the rudder. And since it does not have the horns or the push rod on it, let's exercise our surfaces. And I'm gonna have to take a small aisle and get in there and get that arm out, or I'm getting rods hooked up. Nice. Looks like another glue-in assembly on that. Got an assortment box here. It's tight, it's tight, it's tight. It's some kind of assortment box here. What we got here? Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. And I noticed that decals was on it except for on the rudder. Now let me show you this so it won't offend. But they do give you a swastika. You just got to put it together yourself and put it on the tail if you choose, which I do. It's history. Here's an antenna. Two propellers, two. Count them, two. Fairly small, feel flexible. Of course, this thing didn't need no big propeller on the front of it. It's fastened that. Speedo tube. Spinner in white, which I will be painting. Piece of Velcro for a battery if you choose. I got horns and push rods. More horns and push rods. Maybe one bag's for one thing, one bag's for another, and there's an Allen wrench in case I need one. That's a pretty good size Allen wrench there too. Looks like that's everything's in that bag. So here we go. Now this is strange. I think the one But you note how the rudder had the full camouflage painted on it, but this has got actually the white. You noticed it had the white spinner with it. So this could be like the version 2 with a couple of things in it. I'm trying to get this thing out without destroying it. But it's getting difficult. Okay. And I noticed here on the tail here, that I've got a wheel. Note the wheel. Version 1 didn't have that wheel. And version 1 had it at 9er, I think, for the rocket. And I don't see one in there. I don't see any wires hanging out. I don't see the wires for the rudder. Maybe you got to run them down yourself. But it's looking good. I mean, got the pilot in it. Usually it doesn't have the pilot in it. It's got a white cowl. Usually it's a black with a red, black with a yellow spinner. Is on version 1. But of course, the camo was version 1 camo on the rudder. But I don't see a mark on it. It's looking very nice. Note the spar hole. I can tell you another way we're going to be able to tell the differences when I get this hatch open. It's looking good. And the tail wheel is a good option. I mean, here we go. Yep, this is the version 2, because it has a solid spar that goes all the way through the wing. I note the spar we looked at a while ago. And in the version 1, it has aluminum bar that goes across the center back there to support the wings, instead of a single spar that goes all the way across. But that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have the servo in it for the make sure. Yeah, it does too. It sure does. Let me show you that. It's got the servo in there for the landing gear drop. So I don't know what I got here, pilots. I think I've got a Frankenstein. I think I've gotten one that has the old paint scheme on it. It has all the new improvements, plus the servo for the landing gear drop. How you like me now? How about that, Durafly? Gave me everything I wanted, except for one thing, and it's always in back order, is that dadgummit 9er for the rocket. It's at 9er, you hook it up to your rocket. It comes up here to your ESC, you plug it in, you kind of wire it into your ESC, and then you got a switch in there, a little switch box. It's got a little servo lead coming off of it. Let's see, wait a minute. Where's mine at? On and off switch. Yep, that's it right there. This is the on and off switch for the at 9er, but this is a different type, and I'm afraid to use it, but I might end up doing it because that young Durafly can't get no more in stock. But you know how that is. Okay, pilots. I'm happy. I am very happy that I got what I ordered from a strange website. That I mean, I ordered this on the 23rd of November. 23rd of November. Okay, today is the 17th of December. So there you go. Coming out of Singapore, which ain't bad. As quick as I've gotten stuff out of another website out of Hong Kong was 7 days. So, there you go. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. My ME-163. from Durafly. I'm out.